He says would be like a stereotypical hobo, long hair, things like that, living on the river. Well, this gentleman was clean cut, and he came over and he said, "Hey, I don't know if you guys remember me." And we said, "Yeah, you're Kevin." And he apologized for not being real honest about his drug use and things like that. And he said, "But you guys told me to come back when I'm ready for help, and I'm here because I want help."
I always saw like the police were my enemy. They were against me, right? Because I want to do my drugs and I want to do my crime, and why don't they just leave me alone, right? So, that changed, that thinking changed, and Mike Jones and his team had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, I think Kevin's story is one of thousands of stories that, the county through Office of Homeless Services and all the various programs that focus on homelessness, there's people every day that exit homelessness, and one is not giving up. And in Kevin's story, he didn't give up.
I have a decent life. I have a beautiful little 7-year-old daughter, and I'm a truck driver, and I'm a part-time DJ. I like that. I like music. I have a bunch of friends. I go to lots of meetings, right? That's my life today, is recovery and family, and I'm blessed for it. Thank you. The Hope team especially, yes, thank you.
Once again, San Bernardino County has set the standard. This year, we proudly earned 257 Achievement Awards from the National Association of Counties, more than any other county in the U.S. for the 3rd year running. Out of more than 3,000 counties nationwide, we're leading the way in innovation, efficiency, and service that inspires. Under the Board of Supervisors' leadership, we were honored this year for introducing children to STEAM learning, helping our residents stay informed and alert in a crisis, connecting local vendors with the county departments that need their services, empowering and educating the community about the challenges of premature birth, launching new initiatives to house our most vulnerable population, protecting the integrity of elections, enhancing pedestrian safety for students and parents walking to school, creating convenient opportunities to get married in a memorable location, and providing real-time status of emergency evacuations progress with the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department Evacuation Solution, a Best in Category award winner. And these are just a few highlights from the more than 250 awards recognizing the exceptional services that San Bernardino County delivers every day.
ARMC's therapy dog program consists of dogs that have been certified to come and visit patients here at the hospital who may be feeling a little lonely, who may have been here long term. It's just a little visit to put a smile on their face.
You want to guess what you weigh? Close, 130. People do respond very well to dogs, especially in a situation like a hospital.
When people meet therapy dogs, right away, the tension just kind of melts away. It lowers their blood pressure.
This is Nova. She is basically a cane corso, Italian Mastiff. She belongs to an association called Pet Partners, which is the largest therapy dog organization in the country. She actually loves coming to the hospital and being with the people, and she seems to sense what people need her the most.
Oh yeah, you like your ears scratched, huh? It takes you away from, the present, gives you a little feeling of being home.
Going in and interacting with the patients' families, it helps them more than the actual patients most of the time.
You can't pet a therapy dog and not be in a good mood. This is Tula. Tula Louise. She's going to be 5 in June. She's been a therapy dog now going on 3 years. We had to first get our CGC, which is our Canine Good Citizen. We just 2 years ago joined First Responder Therapy Dogs. Would she like to see the dogs? We try to be here on Mondays, and then she's here during the week on
Tuesdays and Fridays.
And then we have a third dog that's
Here
Sunday
Friday afternoons and Sundays.
Sunday.
They're bringing a lot of joy, a lot of kindness to us. The patients love them. The staff absolutely adore them. They bring that stress level down. They're not just here for the patient, and they do a wonderful job at it.
My favorite part about bringing her here is seeing the joy that she brings to everyone, because I know how happy she makes me at home. So just sharing the joy.
Both Nova and I love coming here, enjoying interacting with the people, whether it's the staff or the families or the patients. It's just a good experience, like you're contributing something.
Today we are celebrating the installation of a 1923 Ford Model T here at the San Bernardino County Museum. It was donated by Dr. Herbert Fisher and the Fisher family. This car really reflects the development of the car culture in Southern California and really all of America, and it reflects the development of the middle class. The Model T opened up access to travel for most Americans. This car specifically was used in the area in agriculture for the last 70 years.
It's a 1923 Model T Roadster pickup. With our roots, there's 4 generations of us that are from San Bernardino, and I was always very happy to share it with the community.
So because of the connection between our board chair and Dr. Fisher, after meeting with David and some of his staff, he decided to be gracious and give the Model T to the museum here.
The vehicle that has been donated to the County of San Bernardino Museum is here at Fleet because we are going to get it prepped to be able to have it as a display within the museum. And so some of the things we do is drain the fuels, get the electrical system ready so that people can look at it, and there's no dangers of any fuels or any type of oils that would leak onto the museum floor.
These are drastically different than modern vehicles, so it does take us a little bit of research. I mean, this vehicle is 102 years old.
Obviously, the Model T through history has been a sign of progression, but this car tells the story of Redlands, San Bernardino in 3 lifetimes, essentially.
It was owned by an orange grove grower in Redlands who was a customer of my father's retail flower nursery, Flowerland, in San Bernardino, which started in 1947. In 1950, my father convinced the orange grove grower to sell him the car for $50.
And then it was a delivery truck for the Flowerland nursery.
It's kind of interesting because we lived at the nursery and we've been taking care of the car since.
So for some of that time, it sat in a garage, but for much of that time, Dr. Fisher was restoring the car to its perfect mint condition that it's in today. He had it in parades, he had it in celebrations.
So I gave some thought to where it should go, and when I found out about the museum, I felt like couldn't be a better place for it.
I think the addition of this Model T to the collection, especially here in history and here in the citrus industry exhibit, furthers the collection that the museum already has. I think it further helps to tell the story of not only agriculture but citrus, and just the connection between the Fisher family, who've been longtime residents of our county, to the museum. It's just a wonderful match made in heaven.
And now we get 80,000 visitors a year who are going to be able to enjoy it.
Disaster can strike at any moment, whether it's a winter snowstorm, summer wildfire, or an earthquake. Being ready is our best line of defense. San Bernardino County knows that we're stronger together, so we're asking you to prepare with us. Visit prepare.sbcounty.gov to equip yourself with knowledge. Sign up for emergency alerts or download our Ready SB County app. Learn how to create a family plan, assemble an emergency kit, and more. Preparedness is a responsibility we all share, and preparedness starts here. Discover why there's so much to love in San Bernardino County by visiting love.sbcounty.gov.
Today, we're touring high school campuses around San Bernardino, meeting with students, teachers, and career pathway programs who are helping prepare the next generation of San Bernardino County's workforce.
10 years ago, the members of the Board of Education had this vision for the career and technical education pathways to prepare students for college and the workforce.
The Workforce Development Department can help county departments who are interested in providing work experience learning opportunities to a youth worker by helping to facilitate placement opportunities and paying participant wages.
The goal of the CTE pathways is to prepare our students to industry standards to be absolutely prepared to enter the workforce the day after high school graduation.
We have a variety of CTE pathways, from business to construction. We have a digital media and arts academy. We have a lot of different pathways for the students to choose from.
When I was in high school, it very much was you have this set list of classes that you get the grades in, you'll get your diploma. These CTE programs are much more focused on helping students build those skills for those next steps in their life.
We're really blessed to have a lot of access to multiple modalities. You can come in after school and work with athletes. You can go out onto the field and work with athletes there too. It's just multiple skills, critical thinking that we learned in this program that carry out through life.
Where before we'd have to pay like upwards of $100,000 and such just to learn those skills, to where now, like in high school, the students are actually leaving with 21st century skills and like job skills and things that they could use right away.
I chose this pathway because the dental industry has always been like a passion of mine. I think that it's really helpful, it's really beneficial because it gives us the hands-on learning that we need. We already know a lot more than what a normal person going into that field would know.
We have 8 fully functional dental units. We have a fully functional infection control area.
Classroom spaces that we have created are even a cut above the private sector.
I'm always talking about this beautiful building, so there'll be great candidates for all those positions or future positions that will open in our county.
I like the teachers, I like all the tools, the trucks that we have. Technically everything that we have here in this pathway, I love.
The opportunities that we have here, like taking certifications, is just things I would not have had without this academy. And the teacher is a really good motivator. He's been the mentor that I have been hoping to have.
These practical approaches in CTE and how we approach learning in CTE has really changed the game for the future workforce. And I can't wait to see what my students do next.
The county's workforce development department and our coordinator, Chelsea Ramirez, have developed this system for our students to earn an internship certificate. San Bernardino County can hire them directly out of school.
The partnership is great, and the students in San Bernardino City Unified are absolutely spectacular. Our students want to stay local to their families, and being able to partner with San Bernardino County workforce for our students to compete for San Bernardino County jobs is incredible.
I have a lot of family in San Bernardino County. I plan to stay in San Bernardino County the rest of my life, so I felt like this was the best option for me.
This partnership could potentially change not only the trajectory of our students' lives, but also the trajectory of the city.
We're extremely excited, and that continues on with the vision of having our kids stay right here in the county of San Bernardino, where the money stays here, the brilliance stays here, and our community starts to rise.
The county is helping to ensure that the next generation has the skills and work experience they need to land the career of their dreams and support our economy.
During a major disaster, staying informed is crucial. Sign up for the San Bernardino County Telephone Emergency Notification System, TENS, to receive emergency alerts for your area. TENS alerts are sent via phone and text, providing you with critical updates such as evacuation warnings and orders. Simply register with a valid San Bernardino County address. Don't wait until it's too late. Register now at oes.sbcounty.gov. Connect with us, stay prepared, stay informed.
It's an honor to be here today to celebrate the groundbreaking of the Glen Helen Parkway Bridge project.
This is really going to impact not just the local community, but the region. It's important that we listen to our residents. Our residents say, why is this not finished? And it's important that we address those issues.
This is a brand new 4-lane bridge that crosses the Cajon Wash, and it connects to the former bridge that was already here. This is going to create a great new traffic flow, traffic pattern for all the residents in this area.
It's being built with local lifestyle in mind.
including multi-use pathways that are horse trail friendly and designated bike lanes and sidewalks.
This $52.2 million funded project is a collaborative effort with our federal partners, our regional transportation partners, and then there's a county match involved, and County Public Works will see this through to fruition.
We're going to be working with the county closely and making sure that we are here to provide all the assistance to make sure the project is delivered.
I will thank in advance our residents for their patience as we start construction. There will be inconveniences, but we will do our best to minimize those. We will always have access through this area.
This is an investment for the community. This is making sure that they have better transit. And we look at our police and fire are going to have better access routes. People could come to our regional parks and see the great things that we're doing, the great investments. That means more people come into the county of San Bernardino to enjoy the beautiful amenities that we have here.
I am so excited that people are going to find it easier to get in and out of Glen Helen Regional Park, whether they're coming here for just a day at the swim facility, a picnic with friends, or if they're coming here for a large concert.
For the next 2 years, we will be working very hard to complete this project so we can have this improved, safer road for all of the community.
San Bernardino County constituents have been saying for over the years they need help with having affordable vaccines provided for them, as well as spays and neuters. Our Animal Care's mobile services does provide services such as vaccines, microchipping. We also have our licensing department here with us.
San Bernardino County is huge, so having a mobile unit lets us get out and give services to every corner of our county.
This mobile unit will be operating here at the shelter for the shelter pets before they're adopted, as well as into the community of the unincorporated areas of San Bernardino.
Honestly, it is very convenient. The wait time is very helpful, like it's fast.
It's been terrific, yeah. It's very smooth, organized, so far seamless, yeah.
I think the county should provide more services to the people that live here. It's very helpful for those who can't really afford it.
You can get basically all the services you need, you can get connected to here. We have lists for low-cost clinics, for follow-up care. We can get you basically started on the right track with your animal.
We have had a lot of positive feedback. You can see it in their eyes as well as their animals that they're very happy that they're able to come in their own neighborhood and get these services provided for them.
For services for this mobile unit, please just make sure that you check out our social media for San Bernardino Animal Care as well as our website. It's a great opportunity for us to be able to provide this for our constituents, and we're super happy to get this started, and it's been a long time coming.
The San Bernardino County Fire Hazard Abatement Program is administered by code enforcement under the authority of County Fire. We proactively identify fire hazards throughout all regions of the county to create defensible space for first responders and to help reduce the effect of wildfires.
It's important that county residents are aware of the Fire Hazard Abatement Program.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
Good morning. I would like to call this meeting to order. Thank you all for joining us today. Our Pledge of Allegiance and invocation will be presented by the 5th District.
Thank you, Chairman Rao. Today it gives me a great pleasure to introduce Dr. Michael Andrew Owens to accept a call to preach at age 15. Was licensed by Bethany Baptist Church in his hometown, Chester, Pennsylvania. In 1972, Pastor Owens was examined by the New Hope Baptist Association and ordained at the Calvary Baptist Church in Chester. Pastor Owens now celebrates 53 years as a preacher and minister of gospel. In 1981, Dr. Owens earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in political science in 1981 from Westchester State College in Westchester, Pennsylvania. He completed his theological education in Eastern Baptist Theological Seminary in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, earned both his master's and divinity and doctorate and ministry degrees. Dr. Owens was called to pastor at the Tabernacle Baptist Church in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania in 1984, where he served for 14 years. He subsequently relocated to Detroit, Michigan, where he served in his ministry as Bethel Church for over 18 years. In 2017, New Hope Missionary Baptist Church, San Bernardino, Dr. Owens called home. During the COVID pandemic, Dr. Owens collaborated with community healthcare agencies to vaccinate more than 1,000 individuals from his church membership. His love and loyalty to New Hope Missionary Baptist Church continues to grow every day. We are blessed to have Dr. Owens lead us in prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance this morning. Thank you, Dr. Owens.
Proceedings this morning. We trust that all will continue in the spirit with which it begins. Thank you for the hospitality. Let us share in the morning's invocation. Dear Lord, we're thankful for the day that you have made, for the grace and mercy whereby our journey continues to be part of it. We assemble today, Lord God, for the business of dealing with the affairs of our community, with leadership. We pray for the gift of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we may apply to these affairs, that those we serve may be bountifully blessed, and that a beloved community might indeed be that which characterizes our time and fellowship together. We pray that all will go well today, all in the best interest of those that we serve, and that most of all, you'll be glorified all in all as we bless and love one another. To the glory of God, we ask it in Jesus' name. Amen. Together, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. We will now move on to our memorial adjournments. Vice Chair Baca.
Thank you, Chairman Rao. I do have one. Today I'd like to adjourn in memory of Bruno Gutierrez. He was lived from 1935 to 2025. The city of Colton and our country has lost a hero with the passing of Bruno Gutierrez. Bruno's life was remarkable. After graduating from Colton High School in 1954, Bruno enlisted in the U.S. Air Force, where he served 26 years as a loadmaster lodging and over 10,000 hours in a C-141 Star Lifter flying missions in every continent except Antarctica. He received numerous decorations, citations, and awards. And after his military service, Bruno worked at Cal State University as an engineer surveyor for the county and building safety inspector. Bruno married his beloved wife, Dolly, in 1957. They were married for 51 years. He was a dedicated Catholic and involved in the Knights of Columbus. Bruno is survived by his daughter and 4 sons, 13 grandchildren, and 15 great-grandchildren. He will be sorely missed by our community. Thank you, Chairman Rao.
Thank you. Supervisor Cook.
I have nothing.
Supervisor Armendariz.
Nothing.
Supervisor Hagman. All right, we will move on to our reports from our CEO, Tom. County Council.
Bad news, Luther. Bad news, Luther. Thank you, Madam Chair. The Board of Supervisors voted 5-0 to appoint Laura Feingold, County Council, effective October 8th, 2025. Congratulations,
Congratulations. I'll be calling you Luther soon, so stand by. Reports from our CEO, Luther.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Other than a huge congratulations to Laura, nothing to report.
Very well. We will now go to our individual board comments. Vice Chair.
Thank you, Chairman Rao. First, I'd like to say I had the opportunity to attend the Safe Talk Suicide Prevention event, which was hosted by Department of Behavioral Health. And it was an opportunity to bring community partners and staff to come in and really understand what steps they could take to prevent suicide and suicide prevention. It was a great education opportunity for outside agencies. Want to thank Behavioral Health for doing that. Also attended the Expectations Hispanic Heritage exhibit at our San Bernardino County Library in Redlands. It was a great event featuring much of our local artists. There was Ballet Folklorico, and it was just a great celebration for the Hispanic community. I want to thank Rudy Ramirez, one of our Colton residents, who was the founder of the program and working closely with our county museum. Also, we had a Del Rosa Community Dump Day in our unincorporated area of Del Rosa. It was a great event. I want to thank all the departments that were there, land use, and it was just a tremendous event, a great amount of support, and people were very appreciative of the fact that the county was having a free dump day for them. Also attended the Juvenile Probation Resource Fair. I want to thank our San Bernardino County Probation Department for doing everything they can to reduce recidivism and give individuals, whether it's drug treatment, job opportunities, education. It's just a great effort by our probation department. Also attended the Path Builder program graduation, which in collaboration with our workforce development in San Bernardino Community College. It was an opportunity for students to take a 4-week cohort for the ages from 18 to 26 and really try to help them integrate into the workforce. So I really want to thank Workforce Development for their partnership with our local community college. Also, we had a great youth advisory council orientation. We had 30 students participate throughout the 5th District. I want to thank them for their participation and really trying to expose them to the County of San Bernardino, but also county government. I think it's a great opportunity for them. And this past weekend, went to the Family Matters event, which was hosted by our CFS. It's a great event to really try to restore families, to try to make sure families are there. I want to thank Judge Ponson for being there. She's been a big advocate on making sure families are restored. Also, we had our 5th District Commissioners Roundtable, where we brought all of our county commissioners in and really got their input and kind of updated them on county. I think we have a duty to continue to educate and tell our commissioners the things that the county is doing. And want to congratulate the Arrowhead Regional Medical Center for their gift shop reopening. All proceeds will go to the ARMC Foundation, so it's a great opportunity for our residents, but also those that are at the hospital that may not have time to go to a gift shop, but we have it right there on site. So congratulations to ARMC. There's a few things from the budget I just want to highlight. So one of the things is item 22. It's a non-emergency medical transportation. So basically, as individuals get discharged from the county hospital, one of the challenges we have in the Colton community, a lot of them begin to wander the community, but this will help them get to where they need to go and ensure safe discharges. So thank you, ARMC, for your leadership on that. The other thing is item 44, discretionary funds. We're investing $323,000 in the city of Rialto for the Carl Johnson Center. That's personal for me. I was raised playing in that gym, and then Ferguson Park for some new pickleball courts. And then another investment we're making is $3 million in Curtis Middle School. And this one's kind of personal for me. This is the 20-year anniversary when I was in the state legislature. Governor Schwarzenegger signed AB 1497. And what that did would allow for this campus here to have athletic fields. So what we're doing is we're now investing in those athletic fields 20 years later. So it's kind of a great thing that we can do here on the board. Item 57, the ESG grant, which is going to help provide shelter for many of our homelessness. It's a good investment. Also, item 84, I want to highlight is the amphitheater lease negotiations as we continue to make progress in trying to bring back revenue for our amphitheater and our county regional parks. It's a great thing. Item 99 is an agreement MOU with the City of San Bernardino to allow the San Bernardino Police Department to have access to the flood channels to address the homeless issue. So it's a great MOU. And the last one, just our 5th District street improvements, about $1.6 million in the Rialto unincorporated area, improving the streets. So just want to thank Public Works and all the departments for great work to do everything we can to improve our roads in our unincorporated areas. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. Supervisor Cook.
I don't really have anything.
Okay.
People were too busy in the following district to get up to mine, so we're really quiet.
Supervisor Armendariz.
Thank you. Want to start with thanking Ranch Cucamonga for allowing me to just be part of their 9/11 memorial celebration, where they took the time to remember and spotlight their piece of the tower that was gifted, I believe, to them, and they were able to bring it up. And it's just a beautiful memorial park. If you haven't been out there, I would strongly encourage you to go take a look at it. Also, we are able to speak at the Inland Empire Regional's 3rd annual Sunset Soiree, where we were a guest speaker for them and just talked about economic development and what we're trying to do as a county partner with them. Also want to take a moment just to recognize September being the National Suicide Prevention Month. We welcomed our DBH to the 2nd District, where they hosted a Safe Talk for us. And, you know, Safe Talks is very important and very dear to my heart, because I feel like it's one of those things that if we acknowledge and we understand the signs, we could possibly save a life. So I encourage those who haven't taken the time to go through a Safe Talk class to actually do it. Want to give a quick shout out to DBH for hosting it, and also the staff for the suicide prevention. We were able to attend the State of the County, able to network after, meet a lot of people. So thank the county for putting on a great State of the County. I was also able to participate in Fontana Unified School District's Community Partnership Exchange, where we were able to sit with not just electeds, but business owners, chambers, business owners, chambers, nonprofits who just want to be part of that education system, where we're all talking and dialoguing on how we can be better partners and communicate what the needs are of the future economy, and how FUSD, Fontana Unified School District, can educate those kids to be prepared for that. So look forward to further discussions with them and being part of that little cohort of individuals. Also want to highlight item 44 also, where we were giving $10,000 to California for a garden kitchen project, something that's dear to my heart, because I feel like we need to get back to a time where we're eating healthier. And if we can promote that through the 2nd District of eating healthy, growing your own fruits and vegetables, and knowing what that means and the health benefits to that, I think we can help with everything from diabetes and cholesterol. Also, we're renovating. We're spending $43,000 discretionary funds for the remodel of the Fontana Sheriff's interview room. This is important because it creates a welcoming environment for our victims and families when they're in the most vulnerable times of their life. And when I heard of the need, I was quick to jump on it, because I feel like it's going to make a huge impact to those who need it the most, which is our victims and our families of those victims. And that concludes my comments.
Thank you very much. Supervisor Hagman.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to go over a couple agenda items. Item number 3, it reappoints my Assistance Appeals Board Commissioner, Leslie Lyon Nixon. Thank you for your willingness to serve. Item 43 extends the deadline for Monte Vista Water District to expend funds for underground and power lines. Item number 62 is amendment to the contract for the Prado RV restroom remodel. I just want to thank all the parks because you're doing a great job of bringing our Prado Park back to life here. It's looking a lot better every day. Item number 8 is environmental approval for the Grove Basin Storm Drain Improvement Project, which will make improvements to handle future flooding events. Around the district, Ontario's new single A team, the Dodgers affiliate, they've been announced as the Ontario Tower Buzzards. And I was thinking the buzzards at first, like the birds, but no, it was supposed to be after, because Ontario Airport is sponsoring, it's the buzzing the tower from Top Gun. So that's where it came from. But the Montclair Post Office was recently renamed the Paul Eaton Post Office, a building in honor of the former mayor. And my office is holding a shredding event this Saturday at Upland from 9 to noon for San Bernardino residents to bring their shredding papers in. Ontario Airport was just named number 2 among medium-sized airports in North America for customer satisfaction, which is huge. We started off 9 years ago not being on the record. Last year, I think we reached 10th or 11th, and we keep going for that number 1. So hopefully we'll get to number 1, but to keep going up every year, which is great. Ontario also reported its 54th consecutive month of year-over-year growth. And then lastly, SCAG is launching the Future Leaders Initiative, a new 6-month civic leadership pilot program for young Southern Californians interested in learning how regional and local governments collaborate for long-term planning and change, and visit the SCAG's website if you're interested. Thank you.
Can you tell everybody about the Ontario Pass program, like the pre-9/11?
Yeah. And first of all, congratulations. A very good to everyone who contributed to the county, state of the county. I thought it was fantastic. We're one of the few airports in North America that if you want to go pick up your relatives from the gate, or if you want to just go hang out for whatever reason at one of our restaurants, you just go online and fill out a couple questions. You get like a boarding pass, but you're not boarding a plane. So you could walk in there and you could take your family to the gate. You could pick them up from the gate. And it's one of the things we implemented a couple years ago that seems very popular, like pre-9/11. Just think airports pre-9/11. Thank you.
I thought that was really unique and interesting, so thank you. To start off with the highlights, State of the County. Derek, Liz, great job. I know it takes a Herculean effort from a lot of different people. It was a fantastic opportunity to highlight our businesses, different sectors, and our up-and-coming workforce, our youth today. So Superintendent of Schools, Ted Alejandre, Norm, thank you very much for providing those students. We really appreciate it. It was a great opportunity to showcase the wonderful things that we've done and the things yet to come. And then I would like to thank a variety of people for the storms that we had and their storm response. So last week, Thursday evening, we had a storm cell that went over the Yucaipa Ridge area and wiped out that ridge, which was from the El Dorado burn scar, and the debris flows went down both sides of the mountain into Forest Falls and into Oak Glen. It also took out chunks of Highway 38 that will be out for months. When you think about the storm response and what happens, most people in this county didn't even know how bad it really was because it was sort of a microburst. We have people that are homeless now. Their homes are completely destroyed. The effort that it takes when we have one of those, it is our sheriff's office, it is the county fire district, Office of Emergency Services, County Public Works, Flood Control District, they all respond instantly. CAL FIRE, our Sheriff's Search and Rescue, Highway Patrol, and then the other departments that you don't really think about, but Land Use Services, they're out there with building and safety inspectors going through, trying to allow families to safely remove items from homes that have been destroyed without them getting hurt before they're red tagged. We had a tremendous response from Assemblymember Wallace and Insurance Commissioner Lara. They were individually texting me and asking me how they could help for our residents, with our residents. And then you stop and you think about it, and it also impacts our county residents that may or may not be able to get to school. So Leo and your team and Luther, thank you very much for making sure that we were thinking about our county family and making sure that they could work remote, could have time off if they needed it to respond to family emergencies. So it's truly a team sport in county response, and I just appreciate everybody's efforts. So it is a Forest Service issue. These debris flows are going to continue to come out of the national forest and down in and impact our residents and businesses, and so it will take a partnership with our federal government and Forest Service to see what we can do to mitigate that. And I look forward to advocating on behalf of our residents for that. And so now we will move on to Lynna and revisions or additions to today's agenda.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have one change for today's agenda, item number 86. Item number 86 is revised to remove recommendations 1 and 5, and the remaining recommendations are renumbered. Those are all the changes I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. See, and I just thought there's Red Cross, there's animal care. They just keep coming to mind. Anyway, it's a lot. If any board members have conflict of interest that they would like to disclose, now would be the time to do so. All right, seeing none, we will move on to our consent calendar, which today consists of items number 2 through 106. And I do not have any requests to speak at this time. Thank you for the motion.
Hagman, second.
Vice Chair, and the second, Supervisor Hagman. Anybody wishing to pull or discuss an item? See none. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Thank you, Madam Chair. The consent calendar passes unanimously.
Thank you very much. We will now move on to our discussion calendar, which today is item 107, is a public hearing to consider the annexation of number 213 into the Community Facilities District number 94-01, City of Hesperia, for fire suppression services being presented this morning by Chief Muncy. And before I open the public hearing, do we have any property owners or persons registered to vote in the Community Facilities District who wish to file a written protest? If so, it must be filed with the clerk of the board now. All right, I will open the public hearing and have Chief present.
Good morning. Can I name a fire engine after the tower buzzer? Next slide, please. Routine matter. This is annexation pursuant to 94-01. Hesperia. This is number 213. California Cajon Properties is developing at the parcel number shown. The Hesperia City's conditions require the developer to annex into a CFD 94-01. The annual projected revenue will be $688. The developer is the sole owner of the property. Next slide. I'll turn it back to the chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that presentation. Any members of the public wishing to speak on this item? None? Any board member comments or questions for the chief? All right, I'll close the public hearing.
Move the item.
This is the recommendations 1 and 2. For clarification, thank you. I have a motion and a second on recommendations number 1 and 2. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Recommendations 1 and 2 pass unanimously.
Thank you very much. So the resolution that we just adopted calls for the landowner election within the CFD to be held at this time. I will turn it over to the clerk of the board to tabulate the ballots and announce the results.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The vote is in favor of moving forward with the annexation.
Thank you very much. I will now entertain a motion on recommendation number 3. Thank you. Thank you, Vice Chair, for the motion, and Supervisor Hagman for the second. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Thank you, Madam Chair. With that, the item passes unanimously.
Thank you very much. That concludes our discussion items for today. So we will move on to our public comment for items not on our agenda today. Our first request to speak is Michelle Gibson, followed by Karen Reich. Good morning.
Hello. Is this on? Hi, my name is Michelle Gibson.
If I could ask you just to speak into the microphone so we can hear
okay.
you.
All right.
Thank you very
There.
much.
Hi, my name is Michelle Gibson. I am here to support my friend Karen Reich. She has been battling with CPS for a year and a half now to get her grandchildren back. She has made every possible effort to achieve this, and still the children are not back with her yet. Or any family member. The children, on several occasions in front of CPS workers, have mentioned a dark room, not enough food in their foster family's house. And these were very worrisome allegations, yet no CPS worker has ever investigated or even asked about any of these issues. One of the children was injured and no police report was taken, which is required for foster parents to do. It seems that CPS sometimes just picks and chooses what they wish to abide by, even sometimes their own rules, their policies or rules. And such as before a child is removed, they are supposed to try or required to try to place them with family before they send them to a foster family. This was not done in this case. A lot of mistakes were made in this case, and very little has been done by CPS to correct them. So today, I'm asking the Board of Supervisors and CPS to look into this case and put my friend Karen in a what's it called, Karen? Reunification plan to get her grandchildren out of foster care, for them to sign a contract guaranteeing that they will do so when my friend does all that is required of her. No excuses, no games, just at least give my friend a chance to be able to get her grandchildren back. With the Board of Supervisors and CPS, they are all public servants and they're here to serve the public, and this is their chance to make a big difference in a family's life. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our next and last speaker today is Karen Reich.
Hello. Today, I'm here again, pleading my case about my grandkids. I need my grandkids back. Everybody asks, well, who have you spoken with at CPS? I'll go down the list I have. Dana Faulkner, Betty Thompson-Larkin, Gina Navarro, Alyssa Hernandez, Sandy Melancon, excuse me, sorry, Casey Maldonado, Renee Duval, Ashley Brookshire, Charles Flowers, Jamie Richter, Mia Moore, Jeannie Glasgow, Myra Guyona, Tony Aguilar, Carly McIntyre, Fallon Green, Judge Stephen Mapes is our judge at the Dependency Court, Samuel at Paul Cook's office I've spoken to, Officer Pena in Barstow, Melody Chronister out of Fontana CPS, Judge Tomberlin, who Dana Faulkner lied to when she was seeking an interview warrant, when she was denied access to the house in Barstow, when my daughter told her that the kids were not there, and they weren't. And she said she didn't know the whereabouts of the kids, but we have proof that the reporting party, Terry Lewis, did tell her the kids were not in Barstow before she ever went there. Amy Stanton was our attorney who was ineffective assistance of counsel, and Melvin Friedland, also the attorney. All it would take from you guys is one phone call to say, look for a reason to give her grandkids back. Let's be different. Let's this county, let's stand for something. Let's be pro-family, not pro-ripping families apart. I just want my grandkids back. I'm never gonna stop till I get them back. They had no reason to remove them. They weren't in danger or harm's way. And I just want them back, and I'd appreciate, all it would take is one phone call from you guys. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That is the last request to speak that I have, and I have asked Supervisor Armendariz to adjourn today's meeting.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Before we adjourn the meeting, I want to take a moment of privilege just to say happy birthday to my dear friend Dakota Higgins. And hopefully we can all go up to him and wish him happy birthday after this meeting. This meeting is now adjourned to the next regular scheduled Board of Supervisors meeting that will be held on Tuesday, October 7th at 10 a.m. here at the board chambers. Thank you.
And I think it's also our board's clerk's birthday today, isn't it? Happy birthday, Lena.
Happy birthday. You like that?
Good call, Kurt.
Good call, Kurt. Yeah, thank you.
How'd you know? Edmund, how'd you know?
I have a better staff than yours, apparently.
Apparently.
Better than all of ours.
Real quick.
I was going to say the opposite, Don. I was going to yell at Ted.